Hello and welcome to Beyond the Lens. A few weeks ago I picked up an adapter that goes between an older Canon FD lens and my Nikon DSLR. So I thought, why not? It's only $1.99, let's have a play about. So you're thinking to yourself, come on John, why on earth do you want to put a Canon lens onto a Nikon DSLR body, and an older Canon lens at that? Well, there's a few reasons. One, I had the lens already. Two, you'll find that the older lenses are much better quality and better optics. They can be sharper and better colour depth and everything than the standard kit lenses that come with the camera. And three, the adapter was only $1.99, so I thought I'd give it a go. So let's have a look at this adapter, shall we? Here it is. Here is the adapter that I got for a couple of pounds, $1.99 to be exact. Now, I don't know quite how they managed to make this for a couple of pounds, or sell it for a couple of pounds. They must mass produce it, but it's very well made. It's machined metal. You've got the adapter there to go on your Nikon camera, put your lens on. That bit goes onto my Nikon camera. It's got a lens in it to help so you can focus to infinity, which is very, very useful when you're filming. Easy to put on. You have a ring here. You've got lock and open. Make sure it's all the way over to open before you put it on your lens. And here is the lens. This is a Canon short zoom. It's a 35 to 70 short zoom. Very nice little lens. Just match up the dots, put it on and lock it in place. When it's on lock, you can adjust the focus, the f-stops. But when you turn it to open, if you look on this, it leaves the lens wide open, and I'll explain this now. Okay, what is an f-stop? Simply speaking, inside your lens you have these interweaving leaves called an iris. Now, they can close up and open out. When they're closed, even though there's less light coming into the lens and hitting your sensor of your camera, you find that there is more in focus, so you can get nice landscapes and things like that. When it's opened up, you will find that you can have your subject in sharp focus, but you can throw the background out of focus. The f-stops on a manual lens look like this. You have here f32 here, or f3.5, sorry, down to, or up to f22. The smaller the number, if you look in there, you can see the wider the hole in the lens. The larger the number, if you turn this, you'll be able to see there are a larger number, the smaller the hole. So the f-stop is a number that corresponds to the position of your iris. Now, on a digital camera with an automatic lens, it's a little different to adjust, and we'll show here. When we come up, let's have a look. Turn this on. With a touch of a button, so on this camera, it's a Nikon D3200, you have a button there, which you hold, and when it comes back up again, there we go, and you can adjust. You see here, it's on F18 at the moment. You can adjust it, opening it up there. Now, F5.6 is fully open, and then here on here, F36 is completely closed, or almost completely closed. So that is f-stops briefly explained. So now you have a bit more of an idea of f-stops, we can carry on with this a bit. If I get the lens that came with my camera, you'll notice that this has a lot more gubbins on it. Around here, you've got contacts, which is for automatically adjusting the iris, and also for things like automatic focus. But as this is a manual lens, there is no automatic focus, there is nothing like that at all. So it's quite simple. You get the camera, get it the right way around, and I can actually find the right way to put it in. There's one thing it should have, which it doesn't, is a little mark here to show where you can connect it up. So, which is a bit of a pain, but there we go. We're on. Turning it on, you'll notice that where it says here, oh, it's gone sideways there. Turning it on, you'll notice it shows here that there is no f-stops. Bring that back up. Which means that you have to do everything manually. You can't put the camera on automatic, because you put this on and it will say here, no lens attached, because it can't adjust things. But if you're making films or taking pictures, it's better to have it fully manual anyway. You have your focusing here on it at the front, which is a nice long range of focus. And this lens also has a nice macro function built in. And you have your zoom, 35, 50 and 70. So let's have a bit of footage side by side between this, the standard lens that comes with the camera, and a 50mm Canon lens which I have. So there we have it. The 50mm lens wasn't that great, it was soft, it didn't work well with the adapter. The short zoom, the 35 to 70, was really nice. Only drawback on it is that it's not that good in lower light. And the kit lens is what you'd expect from a kit lens. Well, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time on Beyond the Lens.